Hello everybody and welcome back to our ASTON game mode. Before I talk about this episode and what I'm going to do, I want to say I have to be a bit more quiet, just because it's not that late actually, it's quite early to be honest, but my mother's already sleeping. She had a hard day, so she's tired and is already sleeping. Of course I don't want to wake her up, so I'm just a bit more quiet, which is fine because I'm not playing a game today, so I just want to talk, but I'm a bit more quiet. And also it's decent because I can't really move because my dog is right now sitting on me actually. But yeah, I have to be a bit more quiet just so you know why I'm so quiet and not like that loud maybe. I'm not sure if I'm loud normally. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's videos. The two double upload Friday videos. The both Triantalex mode videos. We had a lot of fun. Especially the second game, but you didn't watch it. The second game, because there are a few who watched this series, but not that one. In the second episode I played the game, and that was the most fun I've had playing FIFA 17 in weeks. Maybe even this year. I can't remember having so much fun this year in 2017 yet with FIFA 17. I had a lot of fun there. And yeah, we are now talking about the ASTON mode. Well, we're gonna turn the window, as you can see. In the last episode I showed you a few players and showed you why I want to sign them, why not, whatever. We can sign some players on a big contract. If you can't remember, we also have to sell Mouya, who is on the thumbnail, our first choice left back, because he told me multiple times he wants to go, but normally you don't care, and he will just after like half a season will say, okay, I'm sorry that I said that, I will stay here. But he actually still wants to go, and even the board said that they want me to sell him, otherwise they will sell him. And if they will sell him, I won't get that much money because they just accept the first offer, and the first offer is then probably like 50 million, even though you can probably get like 22. So we have to sell him. After we sold him, we probably have something between 28 and 32 million pounds in our transfer budget, and a wage budget of probably around 120,000 pounds. So in total we have a huge wage budget. If you do everything to adjust it so that everything is in wage budget, we have a huge wage budget. We can do some pre-contract signings. What I want to do in this episode therefore is, first of all I want to have a look if I can find an like world-class left back, high 80 rated left back, or at least like 85 at least left back. If yes, then I might sign him up. If not, then I'm going for a loan. And then sorry, I can't speak. I will also see if I can find a left back on a big contract, because if that's possible, then I will sign somebody on a big contract and will just loan a random dude out for half a season, and then start next season have an amazing left back. Otherwise, of course, I would have to sign Amavi after half a season. Have to sign him back, get him back. And yeah, then I will probably sign Brehm and Martial. These are my first options. I was thinking about Timo, not that I'm using him, but just because I can get him for nothing and can probably sell him for 20-30 million pounds after half a season, so would give us a lot of profit. But especially I'm looking at Brehm, Manolas and Martial. I told you if there is a game I will play, it's a game against Everton. Even though ASTON and West Brom are decent enough as well right now, it is a game against Everton. I will definitely simulate all other games. That means I will simulate and go through the transfer window until the game against Everton. Then I will decide and see how long I think the video already is, how much I did. If I want to ask you something, if yes, I will stop right before the game, and then tell you what you can decide, how you can take part in the decisions and stuff, and then end it. If I won't play the game against Everton, I think I will go for the full transfer window and simulate every single game. There you have it, you know what's going on, and now it's my task to first of all find some left wingers. Of course left backs, not left wingers. At the moment I have 4 left backs in my shortlist. There might be somebody else I find, but I looked at all the big well-known left backs like Alba, Rosigaya and so on, every well-known Luke Shaw, whatever. They are all not available or way too expensive. There are these 4 though we can talk about. Marcelo, of course we had him already, we loaned him out in the start for the first season I think, because we were not able to sign Regoton yet. He was amazing for us, he grew a lot, he has a big potential. For everybody who doesn't know, he has like the mid 80 potential I think. So would be an interesting option. I don't think he's playing too much at Juventus, so I will ask for a loan. I was actually even thinking about maybe signing him, because he's actually not that bad. If I compare him to Amavi, yeah, a bit of crossing bone or triple training and then he's amazing, but I don't think he would be worth it. Then we have Jackson, who is definitely not playing a lot. But he really like, I'm not sure if he's a left back for me, to be honest. But also an option I will ask for loan. Really interesting is of course Brehm. I played with him on Wednesday. You saw my video maybe. The biggest talents, top 22 talents. He's the biggest left back talent. And not too bad, but also right now he's not too great. And Gaia is the only one I would buy because he is amazing. The only thing is not that good yet is stand tackle for some reason, but crossing, slide tackle, physical set are amazing. So I will make an offer for Gaia, or I inquired about him, just want to see how expensive he is. If he's around 20 million, I will go for him. If he's around 30, I won't go for him. Otherwise I will ask Marciello, or go for a loan of Marciello or Jackson. If both are not possible, I will go for a loan from Brehm. But Gaia, Marciello are the main options at the moment. Yeah, he's gonna be too expensive. 38. I mean, we had something like this on Mouya Baston, so I will make an offer of like 20 million. I don't think I can do it at the moment, but I will do whenever we sort Amavi. 19.5. I think I wanted 22. I won't sell him for that, to be honest. I will still ask for 22. 22. Because I want to get a 120. If I sell him for 22, I think I get 18.5 for 90 million in my transfer budget. And I want to get as close as possible. He's asking for more money though. I mean, he told me he wants to leave. Now he's asking for a new contract. I don't get this, dude. I will though. If I can keep him, I keep him. I don't want to. I mean, he just asked me for a new contract. And then I want to. And he says, whereas you get the dance, I will not talk about new contract. So why is he, you see this game is broken, this is completely broken, it really looks like I have to sell him, but it's okay. Okay, the first game of this episode is away against Leicester. If you look at the league you can see they're just 5 points behind us and just 3 places behind us, so they are not doing too bad. It's of course the last game of the first half of the season. And they're in decent form, got 7 out of 9 points in the last 3 games, so this won't be too easy. I would take a draw. They didn't change their team at all, to be honest. Marega is new, except of him I think it's exactly the same player. Steele is playing instead of Michael, that's quite a surprise. Let's see, I think for this game I will simulate it like this, and the other games I will quick sim. Mouya though with the goal, a lot of yellow cards, it does not look too well. I want a draw, I would take a draw, please, a late equalizer. Please. Nope, it does not work out. Arsenal won 2-0 against Chelsea though, so that's kind of decent, but we lost against Leicester, so Leicester's getting really close to us at the moment. West Brom also won't be too easy. We definitely need to win against West Brom. Of course I have to use my second choice team, but if we lose against West Brom as well, we will go into some troubles. We will have some doubles. We need to win this one. Okay, the first week is over. Everton accepting the 22 million pounds. So it really looks like Amavi will leave us, going to Everton actually. It would be funny if actually the game we play is against Everton and Amavi would play for them. Alright, West Brom away. They got a draw against Everton as well as against West Ham, got a win before that. Won't be too easy, we need to win, please. 3-1, boom! It's a draw. They took the lead. Phillips came on, straight away scored. Lozano came also on, so both, there were only 2 substitutions and the 2 substituted players, so 2 players who got subbed in, both scored. It wasn't too bad. It's okay, second choice team, away, West Brom is good, but still I feel like we should have won this game. So the next game would be the FA Cup against Arsenal, of course. I don't really care about this one. There are a few things we have to talk about. First of all, Regoton is back from injury, and we can of course sign a few players on paid contracts. Now, the main 3 players I'm looking at are Bellerin, Martial, Koke. Now the thing is, the one thing I definitely decided for me is, whenever I can sign Martial on a paid contract, I think I should straight away do this. I'm not 100% sure if that would be the right thing to do, but I think it is. I want him. I definitely need this dude, so I will do this right here. 150k paid contract signing. Martial will join us in the front and start of the next season. I just want him, that's the thing. I just want this dude. Lol. This is what I told you. This is why I said we have to sell him, because otherwise they're gonna sell him. I just got a 22 million offer accepted. Everton would have spent 22 million pounds. If they would have waited probably 1 or 2 more days, I would have sold him for 22. And now they sold him for 13. And this is why I said, whenever the board says they're going to sell him, you want to sell this player as soon as possible, because the board will sell him for nothing, for peanuts. 13 million. That's just a bit more than half of what I could have got. I could have gotten 10 more mil. That's just stupid. So instead of I want 20 million, I now only have 10 million transfer budget, and that won't be enough. GG. It's fucking annoying. This is fucking annoying, man. Now I don't have the money. Nah, I can't. I will put him on a short list. I might sign him back, but like what? I don't understand why the board is selling him 30. It's not even close to his value as well. It doesn't even make sense. If he's worth 17.5, you want to ask for a bit more than this, like 20. I asked for 22, got accepted. They sell him for 13. Ruben Neves is also back from injury, so at least players are coming back. You know what, I will just do this, to be honest. Let's loan him out. Yeah, we can. What? I'm went blind. I'm very sure I don't think I clicked on this. I'm very sure I clicked on signing him on a big on a loan. Why did I just sign somebody on a big contract then? The fuck just happened? Alright, look at this. Loan offer accepted. I click on it. I come to Koke. And I can't even switch. Loan offer accepted. What is going on with this game? First the board selling a player for 30 million, and this game is completely broken or what? The fuck is actually going on? Can I not loan out? Huh? He's not even here anymore, it's just Koke. This game is fucking broken, what the fuck? Arsenal is in some very good form. One against Hull, one against Chelsea, one against Swansea. So they are in some amazing form. First choice team with Morris, of course. Neves with his comeback. Henry as left back right now. 3-1. Boom. We do win actually. That's quite surprising. Dembele with a goal and Brandt with the penalty. Bellerin playing for them, might play for us soon. And Morris with the goal, so a nice win. I'm very happy with that. Morris is going up, dribbling and ball control now at 73 and 76. He's 78 weighted, therefore I will stop training him. Alright, 2 weeks are over. We got quite a low price money, to be honest. I expected more, and we can sign Hector Bellerin, and I will do so. Hector Bellerin will also join us on a big contract, so we got all the players I wanted, or the two main players I definitely wanted, Bellerin and Martial. Koke is a player I'm still thinking about. But I first want to loan out Marcialo, then I want to simulate a few more days, want to see if there's... Ooh, Leicester signing Batsui. Want to wait a few days to see what else would be possible. And then I guess I would sign Koke. But maybe there is going to be like a big surprise, suddenly an amazing player, who I think, okay, he's even better than Koke. But for now it really looks like I'm going to sign Koke as well. I'm getting a bit scared. It's the 16th. We are really close to the Everton game. And I still have not signed a left back. Even though I do know who I'm gonna sign. And it is gonna be Marcialo. But I always just see this player waiting thing. And nothing else is happening. Can he not just accept? I don't understand the problem right now, to be honest. I understand. He already accepted the contract. Why can I not sign him anymore? Why does it say player waiting? I'm waiting for the player, not otherwise. I don't really get what's happening. We're now on the day against Everton. I'm not sure. They're not interested actually. They dropped a lot of points, so I can simulate this game as well. I don't really care about Everton. I don't think I will go for the full transfer window though in this episode. But I do know that I'm gonna simulate this home game against Everton right here. Not sure what's happening with Marcialo, so Henry is still our left back for this game. I don't know, man. I have actually no idea. 3-2-1, boom! 2-1 win with Mo scoring, Markley with the equalizer, and Lozano scoring a second late winner for us. We're very happy about that, so another 3 points. Marcialo? Ooh! Can I finally do it? Oh! Okay, I have no idea what the fuck happened, but there you finally go. God damn it, maybe he just did want to play against, I don't, can't speak. What's the name? Everton. But do I have him? I do have him. So Marcialo is here. Let's compare him to Henry. Of course, Henry with 9 acceleration, 96 wins is winning here easily, physical stats wise, mental stats wise. But Bogenton dribbling, crossing goes to him, heading, marking, shooting, and defending. Work rates though, I think I will still go with Marcelo as first choice and Henry as backup, especially because I'm also want to train Marcelo to at least like an 82. But maybe I'm gonna switch it up. So we sold Amavi. Check. We didn't buy the board, but yeah, check. We got a replacement until the end of the season. Check. We do have Bellerin and Martial. Check. Now I can still go for a new replacement of R2, which would be Koke, probably. I could still go for a center back, but I'm not interested in the ones we do have. Even Manolas, I'm probably still going to make an offer, but he's asking for just too much. So right now I'm especially thinking about Koke, maybe a center back, and maybe a big contract signing for a left back side, because of course Matteo is just staying here until the end of the season, and then we have to sign a left back again. We can sign a Mavi maybe, but if we can now get a decent left back already for basically no money at all on a big contract, that would be perfect. So these are the only things left. Berg is improving ball control, dribbling, stamina and finishing. Ball control, dribbling and stamina actually all at 79, finishing at 80. He's 70% weighted and already like 35% to the 78 rating. So he's getting there. We got a transfer offer for Ignash and I think it's time to accept it. I just signed him because Berg and everybody was injured. Pulisic as well, I think. I needed somebody. No, I think Ayu was injured and Berg as well, so I needed somebody. It was quite some fun actually, but I don't need him anymore and I would take the money, so I will just accept it. We got some more prize money, not sure why to be honest, and we sold him. £500,000 is that and some wage we can save. Here we go. Koke, the third player I was thinking about, will also join. You can see we still do have a lot of money. We still have £9 million in our transfer budget, even though we lost 7-8 million at least, probably even 8 to 9 million, because they sold Amavi very cheap. So normally we will probably be at like 16-17 million transfer budget and £110,000 wage budget. We still do have a lot of money. We signed 3 big players on a big contract and made a loan. Our team next season will be really good, but I can't wait for the start of next season. So I will look at Manolas, except of him I don't think there's anybody else I really would like to sign. So Southampton I think we're gonna simulate. I think they were really shit. Yeah, third last. Not really interested. We're gonna simulate this game with my first choice team, then we go into transfer deadline day, maybe looking at what else I might sign, and then I might sign Manolas. I really hope so I can actually do 3-2-1, boom, we do win 2-0. Lausanne is scoring a lot of goals today. I feel like he scored 4 or 5 goals in the games I simulated today. That's a lot, and a lot of like winning goals, not just it was 3-0 and he scored one, or it was 2-0 for the opponents. Really important goals. We finally got a 1-year loan offer for Andre Green. I will accept this. He won't play too much for me. It's just the case. So he's loaned out, and yeah, we are now going to advance one more day, and then boom, transfer deadline day. Right now, LT gone to Man U, and Hazard and Batshuayi both left Chelsea for just 47.5. Hazard, wow, that's really cheap. I mean, Hazard is a lot less expensive than Ali. That's and just slightly more expensive than Batshuayi. So that's a really good transfer for Bayern. Well, I made Kostas Manolas an offer a few days ago. He didn't respond. I just made him an offer 3 hours ago, and he still doesn't respond. So it's not looking decent because he, for some reason, is just answering. So it's the same thing. He just doesn't respond. Well, I made an offer for, whoa, what the fuck, he's my third choice goalkeeper, he's on the transfer list and they offer a lot more, so perfectly fine. I made an offer for him again for Manolas, £300,000 and for Timo Horn. I will wait 2 more hours. If it doesn't work I will go for Timo Horn, because Timo Horn is on, he asked him for £45,000, so nothing. All I will do basically is quite easy. He has a value of £40 million, so I would just use him as my backup goalkeeper for half a season, or maybe for 1 season. Would loan out Konrad so he could play more in Cuomo and fulfill his potential, and then sell Horn for 40-50 million pounds. So this is gonna make us a big profit, but here we go. Manu is not answering for some reason, so it's gonna be Timo Horn. We do have still a decent amount of money left, so I'm a bit sad actually that we kinda did not spend it all. but we made Bellerin P contract signing, Martial P contract signing, Koke P contract signing, Timo Horn P contract signing. All of them are huge rated. And yeah, I think that's okay. I think we had a decent one, and to answer that, then ends with 166.7, so nothing really happened anymore. And all we are gonna do now is, first of all, we will have a quick squad report. Second of all, we will have a quick look at the calendar of the next games, and then last but not least, a look at the league table. So did anybody, just quick, you can see Lafon improved 3 times to an 85, Closeman once to an 82, Capia said 82, Dio plus 2 to an 82, Marcielo said 79, he already improves, and that's nice, acceleration as well. Neves up plus 1 to an 81, Shandera up plus 1 to an 82, Vera2 the same, Dembele is still 84, but he's improving, finishing plus 4 to 91, that's not too shabby. Alonso. Lozano gone up twice to an 82, improving his pace a lot as well. Mo's gone up twice to an 78 of course. You have Konrad up 3 times to 81. Hakimi is still not improving. We have Mensa gone up once to an 78. Vargas is still translated, not improving. No offer actually for him. Berg gone up twice to 77 now. We have Cook gone up twice to an 80. We have Miyaska gone up once to an 78. We have Konrad gone up once to 72. Borg gone up twice to 65. Pulisic has gone up twice to an 80. We do have Greece Oxford gone up twice to 78. Rigon gone up 4 times to 78. Hernandez gone up once to 75. Werner gone up once to 81. Still injured for 7 weeks, so still out for basically 2 months, 1.5 at least. And Velon out Andrekin gone up once to 72, and Velon out Murphy gone up once to 67. I think we made a decent transfer window. Next season we will have an amazing squad. 1-2 more signings and then we will have an amazing squad. These are the games. God damn it, I'm looking forward to this. I have to play this. Actually, I wanted to simulate all EuroLeague games, but I couldn't have expected that we play against Gotham Schalke. So next episode, we will simulate the game against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. We will play against Man City and Arsenal League. Probably against Spurs as well. So I think next episode we will only play against Man City and Arsenal. Second next episode, and simulate the game against Bournemouth. Second episode we will play against Tottenham and Schalke, simulate against Sunderland, and then third next episode we will play against Schalke. Yeah, let's have a quick look at the league, and then let's not have one. I don't want to do this actually. I just want to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you think I made the right transfers. If you know why these bugs, actually not just one, but this bug with Marcielo and Koke, that Marcielo not answering, that Malora's not answering, why these bugs happen and how you can solve them, then please tell me, because that would help me a lot. Except for this, hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please smash the like button. If you're new on this channel, want to see more, then just subscribe for more. Tomorrow I will continue with this series. Hope you have an amazing day, guys, and bye.